Today we're checking out the latest 2026 version of the classic PCP airgun, the Beeman Chief. This is the Beeman Chief 3 Plus S. This latest version gets the most number of shots and it's regulated, so you're going to get the same velocity whether the tank is empty or full. The regulator is factory set to 1450 psi, but you do have a hammer spring tension adjustment, so you'll be able to tune this for different pellets. The new regulator offers an improved shot count with up to 25% more shots per fill. It's got a side lever action and a 2-stage adjustable trigger that's going to be tuned out of the box with a nice clean break. Apparently a regulator was the most requested feature on the older models, so Beeman finally added one. This is pretty exciting because I know the Beeman Chief has had a loyal following since before I got into air guns. I think they've been making the Beeman Chief for over 10 years. And you can fill this up to 3500 psi or 240 bar. It comes with 2 single shot trays, some tools, an extra O-ring, and 2 easy to load magazines that are going to tell you how many shots you got left. There's going to be an arrow on the clear cover, and that tells you which way to spin your wheel. So you're just going to drop a pellet in, spin it to the next one, drop another one until you're full. This has integrated fiber optic sights, so you have a nice fully metal rear sight. It's going to be adjustable for windage and elevation, and a fixed front sight, and that's going to project a bright red dot at the end of the fiber optic. Those fiber optic sights soak up all the light and spit it right out the end, so they're very bright. In addition though, you're also going to have a 11mm dovetail rail on top, so you can add an optic of your choice. The good thing about this Beeman Chief 3 is that it's not underpowered. This 177 that we're looking at today is listed as shooting over 1,000 feet per second. The 22 should also shoot pellets at full speed between 850 and 900 feet per second. It has some baffles in the front. This is a fixed moderator, so it's not removable, but it's going to keep this backyard friendly. It's just 3 or medium on the loudness scale. 177s are hard to clean, so that was my last patch right there. Not as dirty as it was, but it looks like you could take this barrel out, so you might just want to pop it out. I will go ahead and confirm that at the end of this video. First I'm going to accuracy test this baby, but if you could pull your barrel out, then you could clean it from that end. You just want to make sure the cleaning rod doesn't go out the front of the barrel, because you don't want to damage your crown. But then you could use a nylon cleaning brush and get this thing really clean. You got a manual safety. This has a 25-inch rifle barrel with an overall length of 42 inches. Synthetic stock, that's what the S stands for. 177 is going to hold 12 in the magazine. 22 will hold 10 rounds. It has a soft rubber butt plate. And that's it. It does have a 1/8 quick disconnect faucet fitting built right into the gun, so no fill probe required. As I said, you can turn the power up and down, but we're going to test the out-of-the-box tune. Here we go. This is not spring-loaded, but it does pretty much pop out. And cock it. You're all set. I need to put some air in the gun, but that's a nice metal trigger right there. For more information on the Beeman Chief 3 Plus S PCP air rifle, you can visit Pyramid. If you use the description or the pinned comment to find your way, I'll make 5%. This synthetic stock is definitely solid. It's got a great weight and feel to it. I would compare it to the same feel and density as a wood stock would be. As far as pellets go, for the out-of-the-box tune on this 177 Chief 3 Plus, the heavier the better. And it turns out the best pellet for this gun was the heaviest 177 that I had. Now let's get this party started. To protect your regulator, you always run between your tank or pump or whatever you got going a little moisture filter like this. And then if you only put clean, dry air in your gun, the regulator will work at its peak performance. Alright, we're out here on a freezing cold but relatively calm day. We are getting some little gusts of wind, but got the chronograph set up and we're at a very special 26 yards away. We'll call it 25. And this is just so I can pick the best pellets for this gun. And then we'll stretch it out once we find the best pellet. Doing open sights here. Very smooth. Holy crap, 1,040 feet per second. It was super quiet too. If you turn it down to shoot even the 10.34 grain at 890, you'll obviously increase your shots per fill. Boy, that's a smacker too, 807. So just because those aren't going full speed doesn't mean that they're not going to shoot accurately. Unfortunately, it's too cold for me to find out right now. Let me see if I can nail one of those cans with a 16.20. Holy crap, you guys. That's a 16.20 versus can at 800 feet per second. The lightweight pellets were just going way too fast. So anytime you break the sound barrier, your pellets won't group well. But as we got into the heavier pellets, they did a lot better. But the 10.34 and the 13.43, 37 yards away. It's possible at the right speed, those two pellets would shoot perfectly as well. But it wasn't until we hit the 16.20s that we found the pellet for the out-of-the-box tune on the Chief 3 Plus. All right, let me try another official group. 10.34 grain. Duplicate, you guys. Duplicate 2. 945. Since I screwed that one up. Let me check my air. Yep, our air is getting a little bit low, so I'm not even sure if my tank was full. That's 944 again. Those are all around 944. Now it's time for the heavies. Pellet-shaped slugs. Let's see where we hit. Yeah, we got it. I should fill up, but we're just going to go ahead and do 5. $8.24. Look at that, you guys. With the heaviest 177 that they make. Out of the box tune. Wow. Now here's the next day. I'm still 37 yards away, but this time I'm shooting exclusively 16.20 177 JSB. With the out of the box tune, these heavy pellets are traveling around 820 feet per second, and we're getting 30 shots per fill, which is pretty amazing for a gun you can fill with a hand pump. Alright, we're rocking the 16.20s. I'm going to do a few groups, so if my shooting is off, we'll know. Alright, you guys, so it definitely wasn't luck or an anomaly with the 16.20s. I bet you guys, I probably pulled that one too. Alright, you guys, I think I proved the point. This is pretty badass 177. That's almost 40 yards away, 37 yards. Printing groups with the heaviest 177 we got out of the box tune. I mean, what more do you want? So this is showing what this gun can do. I think what this gun should do is shoot 18 grains, about 890, and get 3 times the shots. So I'm just going to keep going, and we'll see how long it takes for the accuracy to drop off. Alright, you guys, and obviously this gun's easy to shoot if I can do that 4 times in a row. As Shooter 1721 would say, come on, man. Alright, what's that shot? 24 and 25. Wow, you guys. That's shot number 30. We're going to run out of bullseyes. This gun's so good. Oh, that could have been me. I was just about to say, And that's when I usually screw up a shot when I'm thinking about what I'm about to say. And I was going to say, there's your 25% more shots. Yep, we just did it. That was it, you guys. Pretty awesome. That's a lot of freaking shots in the bullseye for a gun that you can fill with a hand pump. That 30 plus shots took us to the very bottom of the green zone. Might have had one more group left. And I started on a full tank. Great news concerning the barrel removal. As soon as I loosened those two detent screws on top of the receiver, the barrel pulled right out. As well, when you put it back in, it's machined in such a way that you just insert the barrel all the way and it'll stop, so the end is sticking out just the right amount when you're loading your magazine. This will allow you to clean your barrel from the back or polish your barrel, and there will be a link in the description to the barrel polishing video. Just don't ever stick a metal cleaning rod in the front of your barrel, because the threads at the very end of the barrel, that's called the crown, and if you screw that up at all, your accuracy will go out the window. As I said, when you're putting your barrel back in, you just push it in as far as it'll go and look through the holes to line up those detents. Maybe put some mild Loctite, tighten them down, and you're done. Now here's some longer distance shooting I did at a very special. 52 yards away. We'll call it 50. Okay, that's the best we can do for scope cam. Still shooting a 16.20. Point of impact to the right is more exaggerated now. Dang. Kind of what I expected though. It's a one-shot sight in for you. Wonder if I put that one in backwards. That one might have been me, but look at that group, you guys. It's the same group we got at 35 yards, maybe a little better. So that's almost why I don't even need to shoot 50-yard groups. When you got 5 perfect groups in a row at 37 yards, you kind of know what it's going to do at 50. And there you have it, you guys. That's pretty much a dime-sized group. 177. Pretty freaking amazing. So there you have it, Beeman Chief fans. The Chief 3 Plus is everything you hoped it would be. Easy to fill, good number of shots per fill, plenty of power, tuned out of the box, and it's a good looking gun with open sights. So for around the $200 range, it'd be hard to find a better deal than this. All right, everyone, I appreciate you tuning in. Till next week, happy shooting. We'll see you on the next one.